last now.
Oh! Not in service. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a hell of an ending. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another SmackDown review. I can see the reviews are getting views, so I'm gonna keep going with it. Appreciate y'all again. We had another great show. We opened up with Cody Rhodes coming out, calling out Kevin Owens, but he don't show up. Nick Aldis comes out there, talking about how dangerous Kevin is and we have to keep him away. And Cody's like, listen, man, everything is on my conscience right now. Everything that happened to Randy Orton is my fault. I had to tell his wife, I don't know if his neck's going to be fine. I had to listen to all the tears from her. I mean, this is really interesting. They are selling the weight of what's happened and how heavy is weighing on Cody's conscience. He feels like this is his fault. It just adds much more complexity to the Cody-Randy feud when it does happen. Because it kind of is his fault. His actions led to Kevin Owens' reactions towards Randy Orton. Is Randy Orton going to take to this too kindly? I don't know. But the seeds are being planted. Cody Rhodes is in exciting television once again, finally. His reign desperately needed this. Hopefully we get Cody and KO at Survivor Series. Because the match card, I mean, while it looks good with all the War Game stuff, it needs some other stuff along with it too to flesh it out, to round it out. And Cody and KO will be a great addition to the card. Up next, we had Bayley, Candice LeRae, and B-Fab in the first round of the U.S. Women's Title Tournament. This was a really good match. B-Fab looked incredible. Her entrance was fire. All the kicks and slams and neck breakers she was doing in the ring, she looked good. But Bayley ended up getting the win with a roll-up. Nice little match. I'm guessing if you want to really establish this title and make it legit, you're going to have your hitters in the tournament. I know Bianca Belair in there somewhere. She probably going to qualify too. Bayley versus Bianca again. All the loaded history with that. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty good. Then we had LA Knight come out for an open challenge. Legado comes out and Humberto Carrillo accepts the challenge. So they have their match. That's pretty good. LA Knight retains, of course. But after the match, he's attacked by a returning Shinsuke Nakamura. We haven't seen Shinsuke since Survivor Series of last year, but he looked pretty good. We got this new face paint on. Him and LA Knight going feud for the U.S. title. Then we move on to the Bloodline Business. Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, they all meet up in the back. He's like, we can't find nobody. And Roman's sitting there pissed. And Jay was like, you gotta make the call. Who is he gonna make the call to? See, in this moment, I was thinking it was Rock, but we'll get to that later on. They come out there and start brawling with the new Bloodline. And they get in the upper hand until Bronson Reed comes out and starts wrecking ship. Bronson Reed with the new Bloodline is such a good fit. I ain't gonna lie. Now, sadly, I believe this is going to lead to Seth Rollins being the fifth man. As much as I think that should not happen at all. There's too much between Roman and Seth for them to just gloss that over and team up to me. I don't know. I think Roman Reigns, this redemption arc has been rushed. He really should be doing more apologizing. There needs to be more atonement. But we kind of get a piece of that at the end. I'm going to get to that later on. After that, we had the match for the tag titles. Everything they just did with the Street Profits, MCMG, DIY, incredible. Street Profits and them having a great match. Tommaso Ciampa comes out and he's still pissed that they're not champions. They attack MCMG, they get DQ'd, and Street Profits costed the belts. And they're left at the end staring at them. And Dawkins just goes off. He hits Alex Shelley, and they look like they going heel, but it's kind of not either. It's just frustrations are high. They building this up very subtly. I like this. It just injected a whole lot of life into the tag division. Tommaso Ciampa is going crazy. He pushed Johnny Gargano, so it's some tension there. I don't know if they're going to turn on each other this time. It seemed like Johnny going to be brought to the dark side with him. We'll see what happens. All in all, this was great stuff. Which brings us to the main event. Nia Jax, Naomi, Women's Championship. Two had a really good match. Naomi and Nia was on the turnbuckle, and she was going for like some kind of crossbody thing, but she countered it, and that shit looked incredible. Crowd popped huge for it. Huge near fall. Stuff going on in the back. Bianca and Jay get attacked by Liv and Raquel. They're continuing that feud. I'm just looking like this is going to be the War Games match. Y'all saw the end in the Raw. Tiffany Stratton distracts Naomi, and Nia Jax retains the title. After the match, Roman Reigns calls Paul Heyman. I don't know why I couldn't see that happening then. I should have known. But he calls Paul Heyman, and the number is out of service. And he has this dejected look on his face. He drops the phone out of his hands. He looks startled. This was very good acting. His acting has gotten crazy good, man. Roman looks absolutely disappointed, like he's been abandoned. And we know he has these abandonment, betrayal issues. Now, and we gonna be honest here, Roman abandoned Paul first. You know, he could have made save at SmackDown when he got taken out at MSG, but he ain't come there. He just ghosted him after WrestleMania. He kept to himself. He didn't feel like he had to. Roman is going to have to make amends with the wise man. Boy, he was loyal beyond belief. For real. I don't know. Roman has got some atoning to do. He's got some apologizing to do. And until he really goes through with that shit, nothing should really go his way. I don't know. I don't think their team is even going to win that War Game. The vanity is going to be too much in hand. The hubris will be too much. Something will lead to them losing that match because of Reigns' pride. That's how I see this end. Nothing's going to change until he start apologizing and atoning for his f***ups. Great episode of SmackDown. Rich in the storytelling. Great in-ring action. Fantastic stuff. This build to Survivor Series has been really good. I'm loving it. Y'all stay tuned for more reactions, more reviews. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Okay? Y'all have a great day, weekend. Peace out.